4 rounds gone, and the action's getting more spectacular as we head into round 5 of Superchamps 94.
I've got the power. I've got the power. I've got the power.
Hello and welcome to the Fossil Jet Ski Centre in East Yorkshire for the latest in Superchamps 94. Yay! Well, if you've been with us over the last few weeks, you'll know that after 4 rounds of Superchamps, the Tigers and the Wasps are tying at the top of the table with 41 points. The Eagles and the Wasps are both on 40 points. Are you misbehaving there? It's Panther and Hunter. They're here to take care of our safety, and at the moment it looks like it's anybody's race. For round 5, it's the Argos that lead us into the water. And if that looks out of control, wait till the wonder wheels start to spin. Pilots, wave blaster, jet skis, motorbikes are all going to make points difficult to earn. And I'm sure that mad Matty Davies is going to be out and about and roving with his film crew.
Yes, welcome to behind the scenes here at Superchamps 94, and we've got some Superchamps here.
Matthew,
Hello, Liz.
we're on the telly.
Now.
Yes, right now.
Oh, hey, listen, well, you get to the start and we'll go somewhere else behind the scenes. This way, boys, this way, this way.
So we're ready with Heat 1 of round 5 of Superchamps 94, and we're on for a bit of double trouble. We're using Argos and jet skis. Our Argos kick us off, do 3 laps of the track. 2 involve water. They then drive straight into the mulberry. That's the changeover zone, but it's a floating changeover zone, so none too stable. Our jet skis then set off and do their laps of the track. First one to take the checkered flag is the winner. Michael and the Tigers, are you ready?
Ready.
That's good stuff. Carl and the Wasps, are your team ready?
Ready.
They're all keen today. Gavin Richardson and the Sharks, are you ready?
Ready.
And finally, John and the Eagles, are you ready?
Ready.
They're all keen. We're ready with the action for some double trouble. Over to you, Mr. Reed.
So it's the Argos first, and then the jet skis. Already the lights go to green and away they go. And straight out in front go the Sharks. The Sharks in front, the Eagles second. Looks like the Tigers are going to take 3rd place. The Sharks with Gavin Richardson, Lee Stevenson, James Noble and Alex Short on board. In 2nd place are the Eagles. Then a bit of a gap to the Tigers in 3rd and the Wasps 4th. A bit of bumping there, and the Wasps came out worse. And it's given the chance for the Sharks to take a healthy lead here. We have been watching earlier on in the series, the Argos go at a top speed of around 15 miles an hour. That's on land, and drops down to about 2 miles an hour when they hit the lake. These competitors very much at home with motorbikes or go-karts, but this is the first time they'll have seen anything quite like this. Maybe the same for you at home. But Gavin Richardson manoeuvring this pretty formidable vehicle around like he's done it for years. Eagles in 2nd place. Then the Tigers, and the Wasps now beginning to make their move. The Wasps now threatening 3rd place for sure. And squeezing by. Not much room there, but they managed it. Tigers trying to get back at them, but the Sharks pretty happy with life as they move further and further in front. But the Wasps have squeezed their way through into 3rd. But a lot of celebration going on in the Sharks, although remember they've still got the 2nd leg, the jet skis, to go, as they feel they've built up a strong enough lead. Now the Wasps are now threatening the Eagles. It's the Tigers who are languishing back in 4th place. So pretty fearsome driving going on as well. Fierce concentration. Gavin Richardson Lee Stevenson in front, and at the back, James Noble and Alex Short. Now they move down. Speed drops to a couple of miles an hour, and away goes Jamie Moss and Amy Pugh on the back of the jet ski. Second place, the Wasps. Looks like Tigers will be third, and the Eagles fourth. Now, can anyone catch the Sharks? It doesn't look like it. Amy Pugh on the back, Jamie Moss in front. They're the Wasps. Tigers trying to get second place back. And the Eagles bringing up the rear. Jamie, the driver, 12 years old, from the Thomas Sumter School in Scunthorpe. And Amy, the passenger, also 12, from Castleford. And they're extending their lead, no problem at all. Wouldn't believe it though, with the number of looks back, just to confirm where they are. And now coming round the final buoy, it'll be victory here. Yes. Clenched fist salutes the victory. Wasps in second place, and they've come back well there. Tigers third, and Eagles fourth. And there's the final result. 4 maximum points for the Sharks.
We've got the winning Argo drivers here, the winning Argo team. What did you think of that?
It was great. Just had to get a good start, and then, unless we made a mistake, we won.
You got a brilliant race. It was wonderful, wasn't it, Lee?
Yeah, got a good start and got into water first and got the jet ski set off.
Here comes your jet skiers then. Well done, Jamie and Amy. That's brilliant. That's another victory for the Sharks.
Yeah.
What do you think of that one?
Just needs a victory. Lee's got the Argo race going and just needs a victory.
He really got the Argo way out in front, didn't he? Did you expect him to be that far in the lead?
No, I didn't really. I thought, oh no, I'll be chasing, but no, it was just there, so.
You're really hot on this jet ski this year, aren't you?
Not bad.
Not bad. The boy is so cool. 4 points then, straight to the Sharks for event number 1. Well done, the Sharks!
Yay! I'm in the workshop because, as you can imagine, with all this machinery involved in Superchamps, somebody has to look after it, and the mechanics do it here. They built this place, and it's full of nuts, bolts, and these people, mechanics. Here's the boss, Hank. Hello, Hank.
Hello.
Now, what sort of regular maintenance do you do?
Clean them, make them dry, check everything on bikes and on cars, and that is the most things we do.
You've got all sorts in this workshop. Could you, like, build a bike from scratch?
Yeah.
Is that right?
All the way down to bottom and up again.
So far, it's been pretty problem-free, hasn't it?
Yeah, so far it's beautiful.
But the workshop is ready for anything.
For anything.
Hank, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We move on to event 2 in Superchamps 94. It's round 5, and I'm not quite sure what this one's all about. In fact, our organisers have taken complete leave of their senses. They've gone gaga. We've got sausages, we've got a castle, we've got an assault course. I don't know what we've got. The best thing is that you have a look and see what it's all about. Where's this race going to be won and lost, Wasps?
On the sausage!
On the sausage. Sharks, where's the race going to be won and lost?
On the wibbly wobbly castle.
On the wibbly wobbly castle. OK, Eagles, where's the race going to be won and lost?
In the maze.
In the maze. And what do you think, Tigers?
Oh, I think it's going to be lost in the sprint.
Won or lost in the sprint? Well, there's a complete cross-sections of where this race is going to be won and lost. One thing I can promise you, this race is like nothing Simon Reed has ever commentated on before. Over to you, Simon.
True enough, Liz. So bear with me. Now then, here they are, ready for the off. This is the simple part. And now it gets more and more difficult. Now, we've seen before in Superchamps how teamwork really works here. Got to think of it as a team. And the guy who gets to the top has then got a lot of work to do, dragging the others up. Now, Perry Turnbull, very happy to be at the top first, but he's still got an important job to do, hauling the others over. There you can see Matthew Waller being pulled up and over. It's going to be very close. Eagles have 2 up. 1 down for the Sharks. And it looks like after all that, the Tigers have got away. Michael Coxon leading the way towards the Aqua Sausage. And the jet skis giving a tow to the Aqua Sausage. And they're away all right, no problem at all. Gareth Plant it is at the front. And Mark Foster at the front of the Aqua Sausage. And now for the Eagles. Simon Gray. Looks like the Sharks are going to get away in third place, just in front of the Wasps. Now the important thing here for the jet ski rider is to not go too fast, go fast enough to stay in front. But of course, if they go too fast, the danger is that the boys and girls on the Aqua Sausage might fall off. So they've got to be careful. Michael Garland training the Wasps. They're the Tigers. Sharks going all right at the moment. Sharks are out of the game. So that leaves 3 in. Sharks, remember, we're in third place, so it means that the Wasps move into third. No problem at all. They've all got jackets on and the security going straight in to make sure everyone's all right. Tigers in the lead. But Eagles are closing. The Eagles are closing in second place. And the Wasps have gone. The Wasps have gone the same way. Oh dear. A very wet end to the race for them. The Tigers have gone as well. The leaders, Tigers, have gone. They went off too quick. So the Eagles are the only team left in the race. And they win by default. But as I said, the trick was not to go off too quick. Hunter there making sure the Tigers are all right. But again, I think damaged pride, the biggest casualty. And the Eagles are mighty happy to come home. Very unexpected, but they've done the business. And aren't they happy about it? But what on earth happened to the other 3? The Tigers particularly looked to have the race under control, but there's some happy faces. And a wet end for them as well. So the Eagles win, and at the halfway stage, all the teams have 5 points. And here's Alan Cooper being helped ashore.
What was it like out there, Hunter?
They all seemed to topple over, and I think some of them got stuck, so I think your mate Alan Cooper, he was one of them, so we just had to drag them out, but it was lucky they had the life jackets on because they all managed to stay up, so they're all okay.
It was really worrying when the first load toppled over going into the bank. I could only see 3 heads and there was 4 of them somewhere.
Yeah, well, there was a safety boat on the water and he was there instantly, so, you know, they all managed to get out safely. That's the main thing.
Was it a worrying thing from the safety point of view?
No, because, like I said, they had the life jackets on, they had the helmets, so they were never in any danger.
Okay, well, it's nice to know that you were out there and the kids were in safe hands.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Hunter.
Well, I'm glad to see that nobody's hurt, but you had a splashing time there in event 2. Back home safe and nearly dry. But now to event 3, which I reckon is going to be the most spectacular event that we've seen so far on Superchamps 94. We've got Honda pilots, we've got the Wonder Wheels, a swim, an assault course, and the Wave Blasters. Easy peasy, eh?
If you say so, Matty. So Sharks on the inside, then the Wasps, Eagles and Tigers. Whoop, a little bit of a false start. Remember, the lights have got to switch to green. And it's the Eagles who go through. Fraser Sheeder it is for the Eagles in the lead. Sharks in second place, Wasps the third, and Tigers fourth. But Fraser Sheeder making a dramatic start here, the 10-year-old from Caton near Scarborough. So it's the Tyne Tees region Eagles in front. In second place, it's the Sharks from Yorkshire. In third place, it's the Wasps from Yorkshire. And in fourth place, the Tigers from Tyne Tees. Really good try there by Gavin Richardson on the inside. Really shaking Fraser Sheeder up there. Very close indeed between first and second. And a bit of a gap to Gary Watling for the Wasps. And the Tigers trailing at the moment with Michael Simpson. Fraser Sheeder now being really threatened. And can he get through on the inside, Gavin Richardson? Not that time. Wonderful dice this is. But still he holds on. And they're drawing further away from Gary Watling in third place. Now he has another go. But not quite successful, so off they go with the Wonder Wheels. John Hoscroft and Matthew Waller for the Eagles. And they're in front, little bit of help for them, just on direction. Then it's the Wasps. Tigers have been overtaken by the Sharks. And that's important because the last one to the changeover will be eliminated. Only 3 will go forward after this Wonder Wheel into the swim run, and finally the Wave Blaster. So who's going to be eliminated? Wasps looking good at the moment. Wasps taking over from the Eagles. And away go the swimmers. And who's going to be in last place? It looks like it's going to be the Tigers. And away go the swimmers. For the Wasps, it's Bryn Hawkins. For the Eagles, it's Barry Turnbull there. Catching Bryn up all the time. The Tigers have been eliminated. It's Lee Stevenson in third place for the Sharks. Bryn does well to keep his lead. Desperately tired. Look at the agony etched on his face here. Battling away for his team. A much longer run, this one. There's Barry Turnbull in second place for the Eagles. Up the rope. He's nearly there, but it's been a desperate struggle. Lee Stevenson for the Sharks in third place. And Bryn now beginning to struggle. He can't quite make it. His strength is running out, I'm afraid, and I think he's going to be eliminated because, once again, the last one at the end of this stage will be eliminated, and it looks like through to the final stage will be the Sharks and the Eagles. Lee Stevenson leading the way. Barry Turnbull in second place. And I'm afraid it's bad news for Bryn. Away they go then. And for the Sharks, it's Jamie Moss in first place. And we've seen Jamie's attributes earlier on in Superchamps. Wonderful exponent of the jet ski. Superb balance. Remember, he's only 12 years old. Simon Gray for the Eagles in second place. But here's a closer look at Jamie Moss. Only been riding jet skis for 2 years. He's too young to race in competitive club races. But when he does, I think all the rest will be frightened. Looks totally secure and going further and further in front, and he brings the Sharks through for a comfortable victory.
5, and it really is close. Sharks, Eagles, Wasps, Tigers, 9, 8, 7 and 6 points respectively. I mean, it's getting really hot. It's anybody's race. Carl, you're in third position for the Wasps at the moment. What are you going to do?
I'm going to have to win.
You are. And I know there's a certain Eagle here, John. What have you got to do to him?
Stop him winning.
Stop him winning. These guys are mega fast. We're calling this mega mania. Over to you, Simon.
8 laps of the track. So the Sharks in front by 1 point. And going for them, Lee Stevenson. Next to him, for the Wasps, Carl Lee Firth. Then for the Eagles, John Huscroft. And the far side, for the Tigers, it's Mark Foster. Away they go, and it looks like Lee Stevenson has just held on. Lee Stevenson leads for the Sharks, but on the inside there for the Eagles, John Huscroft. Still very, very close between those two. Wasps in third, Tigers fourth. But it's Stevenson from Huscroft. Carl Lee Firth for the Wasps. And the Tigers back in fourth with Mark Foster. Stevenson opening up a gap of 10-15 metres now. The 13-year-old from the Adwick School in Doncaster. Mark Foster in fourth place at the moment with a lot of work to do for the Tigers. The first three getting away, and Carl Lee Firth closing up here on John Huscroft. Lee Stevenson won many club championships. Great fan of BMX as well. Been riding with a lot of authority here. In second place, John Huscroft from Chester-le-Street in Durham. Riding for the Eagles of the Tyne Tees region, so it's Yorkshire from Tyne Tees. Wasps in third place for the Yorkshire region. And Tigers last for Tyne Tees. Extraordinary strength in the arms for such young men. All of them 13, except for Mark, who's 14. And they can't make any impression on Lee Stevenson. Lee Stevenson moving further out in front. Carl Lee Firth doing all he can to get second place for the Wasps. But this looks good for the Sharks. Remember, they go into this final part of Heat 5 1 point in front of the Eagles. So if he can stay there, they're home and dry. Eagles second, Wasps third, Tigers fourth. Into the last lap. Carl Lee Firth still making up ground, but can't overtake John Huscroft. I don't know if Lee Stevenson's relaxing, but the others beginning to close on him now. Over the bump for the last time. Can they get to him? Just a couple of bends to go. It looks like he's all right, but only just. Lee Stevenson wins for the Sharks. John Huscroft second for the Eagles. Third, Carl Lee Firth for the Wasps. And fourth, Mark Foster for the Tigers. And it means that the Sharks are overall winners of Heat 5. Sharks first, then Eagles, then Wasps, then Tigers.
So this week it's a win for the Sharks on 13 points. Yay! Still only 5 points though separating the top and the bottom of the table overall. It's still anybody's race here on Super Champs, so don't forget, from all of us here at Super Champs, Hunter, Panther, Matty, me, and of course all the crew. Join us soon. Bye-bye. Bye.